Is fire safety a major concern in Meghalaya capital Shillong and its outskirts when it comes to old buildings, especially the heritage structures? Does the state government have any plan in place to ensure fire safety in these buildings? Have any lessons been learned from the unfortunate fire incident that destroyed the old Meghalaya Legislative Assembly building located at Police Bazaar back in 2001, or the most recent fire incident at over 100-year-old Shillong Bar Association building? Well, in the last 5 months, there have been 12 major fire incidents in East Khasi Hills. After the massive fire at Thana Road in Police Bazaar or 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 in October last year, the Revenue and Disaster Management Department had suggested fire safety auditing of all the buildings, including regular mock exercise by all commercial buildings and institutions, besides strict implementation of building bylaws. Well, Northeast Live spoke to Deputy Chief Minister in charge of Urban Affairs, 𝗚𝗏𝗡𝗧𝗏 to get more details on the follow-up action, if any. Significantly, 𝗚𝗏𝗡𝗧 said, while the building bylaws are being strictly followed for all new structures, it cannot be applied to old structures already in place. Listen in.
You see that everything has been incorporated in the bylaws. No need to worry. Everything should be as per bylaw accordingly. Now we won't allow anybody to construct hanky-panky without the bylaws. Simple as that. It's not a question of doing or not, because you see, whenever the owner come to approach the MODA, and my officer is working accordingly as per that plan. Whether old building, whether new, suppose old building, they want to renew it. They have falls under the new bylaws. Also now is there is not such. So maybe if there is some request, or even if the owner requests on such a thing, so we have to follow as per the bylaws. But for example, today, does not mean all the old building we have to go. Old is old only. Whether is there any, even the old buildings, so I think during that time they follow as per the bylaw with the then bylaws.
Now the question is, can the government allow the old buildings to continue without safety norms in case they are not in place? Meanwhile, Arts and Culture Minister Paul Lindor said that steps will be taken to ensure safety of heritage structures that are of cultural and historical importance.
Well, this is a subject that actually belongs to the Revenue and Disaster Management Department. The Chief Minister has instructed the department to conduct and complete in a time-bound manner a safety audit of all buildings, especially old and Assam type buildings, and we expect this to be completed in a span of 4 to 6 months. Well, for instance, I can tell you that today the State Central Library complex will be given a facelift. The Chief Minister is inaugurating, laying the foundation stone of a rejuvenated library complex later today. So that also includes elements of safety.
Chief Executive Member of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, 𝗦𝗫𝗏𝗀𝗏, meanwhile said that the council has suggested the state government to expand the jurisdiction of the implementation beyond the master plan area so that villages will have guidelines, especially in terms of fire safety.
So in this building bylaws, we are suggesting the state government to expand our jurisdiction of implementation of building bylaws beyond the master plan area, so that villages will have guidelines how to maintain their house and how to maintain their buildings, especially in terms of fire safety. Who has convened this meeting today, and also in this meeting we have decided to constitute a committee, special committee, to review and study in depth what are the necessary requirements for this building bylaws in the days